can't deal with you. Hey, that's the story of us all.
I'm telling you, man, like, I figured, and I've been doing this as far as like recording and doing a lot of my creative stuff in-house since the beginning, you know, like, this feels comfortable. I can live like, most times I sleep out here. I got my room in there, but that's I just roll out of bed, get right to it. Like, but yeah, InternationalAWoL Studios, like, hello, we back, ladies and gentlemen, we back. Consistency
is key.
Exactly, because it's gonna get us where we need to be, and we here with Creep. We are rhyming today, y'all. We rhyming. You know, I got somebody very, very, very you know, she does her thing. She does it well, ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
Yeah. I seen it, and I was like, oh shit, and I was drunk. Oh, everybody, sidebar. It's over with. The whole, I'm done. Like I'm the lifestyle. It's been fun. I did it better than all of you, and you know it. But I have, for 34, I had an epiphany, and
happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. A whole bunch of 34, you know what I'm saying? I cut the cheeks. Now you can see my face. I can't hide no more. And that's what it really is. I can't hide no more. And
I like that.
That's what it kind of was telling me, like, all right, fam, you a great guy, but you're hurt. Like, you're hurting yourself, and you are trying to put a Band-Aid over, like, a big old gash. Yeah, like a whole bunch. You got sliced and diced, machete chops and all type of stuff. And it doesn't work. You know, it'll work temporarily, and I had a lot of fun. But I feel like for the betterment of myself and like everything around me, I gotta lead by example. So the my 34th birthday was the last time I had a drink or partied for real. And I know me, you know, I don't know what that means. And the last blunt was on the 12th, but it wasn't like a half one. The last all day. I ain't even been smoking like that anyway for a while.
I'm not a smoker, so
yeah. That was probably, well, alcohol was the first thing that kind of, when I got down here in freaking 2006. So 2006 to now, it's just been consistent and being somebody in this party wave, and you know what I'm saying, being a lifestyle guy. It's always there all the time. Like they inundate you.
It's crazy that it's there all the time.
And it's free all the time.
I'm like, I hadn't gone out in a very long time, and I went out and I saw the same people, and I was like, I ain't been out in like 2.5 years, and y'all still here.
Y'all still the same hoes.
Y'all still here. Like, I'm like, dang, y'all have nothing else to do.
Not a damn thing. And the thing is so crazy, right? And I, you know, knock on anybody, and this is my journey. This is the one thing, and I'm trying to realize, like, this is my journey. You know, I have to be strong in this, and I have to be able to be strong even in situations when it's not easy. Yeah. And I can't not be a part of this, you know, this social stream, or not just, I can't barricade myself in the house just because I'm not drinking. So it's just figuring out my ways around it. But I will say, I don't know how these people can be around each other every single day doing the exact same thing and expect different results. It just, it's not going to happen.
But I think that's the key word, expect.
Mm-hmm.
You have so many people who don't expect anything anymore. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have expectations,
it's lemonade and cranberry juice, by the way.
Like,
best combination ever.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, man, listen. I ain't even smoking them vapes and shit, man. I went, when I'm talking about cold turkey.
And that's how, honestly, that's how you know. Like, you are at a point where you expect more.
Yeah.
You expect more. Not even just from yourself, just from the world.
Yeah, like, I need it. It hasn't been satisfying, and even running in these situations, and like doing stuff that I know is probably not the best thing to do, but it's exciting a little bit, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
But it's still exciting. It's that duality, and I just want to try and do right for the first time in my adult life. Like, I know it sounds
for the first time in my life.
like the whole, like, what? I'm trying to go back to the 18-year-old me, like before the drinking and shit, like, because
like pure
Matthew. Pure Matthew. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even Maddie right here. Maddie was born through the drinking and stuff. We're going back to Matthew, guys. You know what I'm saying? Hello, it's Matthew.
Hello, my name is Matthew.
Matthew, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing, it's been eye-opening. I've spent a lot of time reflecting, a lot of time crying. Like, it was my party, and I cried because I wanted to all last week. Actually starting like, probably all last week.
I feel like that's better than drinking.
Yeah.
You'll be crying about stuff. It's like, I didn't even know this affected me.
Yeah, and the thing is, when I would get to certain points, especially like the beginning of April to my birthday is always really rocking to me because I lost my dad on April 1st. So that moment is always like, it's shaky. But my dad was a party guy. He didn't drink like as much as I probably do, but he partied and he had friends and stuff like that. So
person.
Trying to honor him, and then also just be there and like all the way. And I was playing poker. I had a poker game at my phone spot. Phone ATL. Y'all know what time it is. 1356 English Street, Northwest. The best new game in the city. Yeah. I still gotta do it. That's where we met. Matter of fact, it was lit. That day was. I ain't never seen so many beautiful black people in there in my life.
That was a long day for me.
It was.
But it was very lit. Like, that's how we met.
Yes.
We literally met at that place, and they were playing Usher. And me and Maddie were like the only people dancing. I was dancing and he was dancing, and we just literally started having to like dance together in like a circle.
Don't you see this? Stars alive. That was amazing. I don't even remember that. That's why I stopped drinking, because I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was lit, and I was like, this person is kind of fucking cool. Then she gave me her Instagram, and I seen that she's the question lady. She got all the advice, man. She got all the advice.
Question lady.
She can answer all the questions. She got all the advice, but it was fire.
Thank you.
I was impressed. I was like, yo, you're fucking hilarious. This question shit is awesome. I always wanted to be able to be good at the social media, but I feel like my age kind of shows a little bit. And this is what now that I'm off the shits, you know what I'm saying? All of it, everything, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna take over.
You can
see.
I can see and pinpoint.
I can be strategic now. So, hey guys, meant to tell you, welcome back. This is the Gym Class Podcast, episode 101. You know what I'm saying? We made it. We made it through, y'all. I didn't know I did 99.1 through probably like 99.5, and then I did 100.
So many points?
Because it just didn't feel right. Like I was like, oh, this ain't the one. This can't be 100. This ain't 100. It's just like this is gonna be nice. It's 99 point something. It's in the realm. Now I lost track of time.
99.99.
Man, listen, there's some episodes that didn't come out. Some episodes I think I put on like Patreon or OnlyFans or one of them joints, like, and it wasn't. I wasn't naked or nothing, but it was just it wasn't ready for y'all to see. But that last one, I cut my face. I cut all my hair off my face, and I was like, yeah. And then it was like, all right, cool. So, we did 100, and now we're at 101. You know what I'm saying? Fresh start. My girl Crease here with me. You know what I mean? And, this is a new brilliant beginning. You know, we had that flower blood moon yesterday. I'm in here learning about all the stuff. They tell me about my numbers and stuff. I found out I'm an 8 of diamond is my number.
That's your spirit number?
Yeah, or my card number. So I'm an 8 of diamond.
I don't know my card number, but my spirit number is an 8.
Yes, see, and I think I have to go back now that everything's opening back up. Now I can go back and like.
Can't deal. You're like now that everything.
Nah, because it was really crazy.
Slowly but surely opening up.
Yeah, I can now open up, and you know, it's been tears, and it's been a lot of signs that I've been able to catch now. I met this cool y'all. Very, very soon, maybe the next episode, I'm gonna introduce y'all to Lisa. Lisa, I'm telling you, Lisa is one of the best things that have ever happened to me. I met Lisa last Sunday, the day after I met you, at Doc's, which is another one of my spots up in like across the street from the Battery. So it's this bar. It's kind of shady, but it's kind of like cool. I mean, it's cool.
Punch Bowl?
All right, so
on the other side, by
so it's on the other
theater.
No, so all right, so if you walk all the way through and you cross what's that big street, the highway. All right, the highway
when you say across from the Battery, you mean leave the Battery?
Yeah, leave the Battery
and
go
the car
across.
lots
Yeah,
and that like Applebee's right there. And
exactly. You go across the way. There's a spot. It's called Doc's. And it is it's a spot. It's lit like it's old school like 30 and over club type vibe, but it's cool and it's kind of they smoke cigarettes inside. It's wild. Like they play inside.
Is it black or white or mixed or?
It's mixed. It's like a white bar, but it's a whole bunch of niggas in it. Lamar Odom is on the wall in there, like, if that gives you any, like,
context.
Yeah, it's a wild place, but it's
hold on,
cool.
I'm gonna Google it. Keep talking. Yeah, I want to Google it because
it could be racist, but it could not be.
Is it DOCS?
Yep, Doc's, liquor or food and spirits or something like that in Vining, Smyrna, whatever that is. But I met Lisa there. And Lisa is a 59-year-old white lady, and she is just the funniest, coolest person that I've ever met. And it's the oddest thing. Like, we stick out like a sore thumb when we go out, but we be outside. And the thing about Lisa is she's a fan favorite. Like, she's been in rap music videos. She was in Sorry the Kids music video. She knows so many people, T.I. and
this.
Yep, Doc Food and Spirits. Yep, that's the one. But nah.
And this was nice.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's a fun spot. It's like a Lost Souls bar, of course. But
Did you just say Lost Souls?
Yeah, I mean it's you can see it's a vibe, but it's a neighborhood bar. Let me call it like that. There's locals there. Everyone comes in. I see the same
There's
people.
a lot of black people in this picture.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, there's a bunch of black people in there all the time. And niggas, too. It's not just black people.
It's like...
It's niggas. There are niggas in there. It's some cool white people, too. But, you get the vining white people that just know how to deal with black people. A lot of them want to date black people or fuck on black people, whatever you want to call it. But, anywho.
They are... aware.
Yes.
They're aware.
They're aware. I don't like woke ones though. Like I like the aware ones.
Because the woke ones, they do
too much.
They don't come off as woke.
Yeah.
It comes off as like condescending and let me not offend you, but it's like now you're offending me because you're trying to not offend me. Like,
exactly. White woke is more white people punched in the face than being a racist. I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling y'all.
Like you don't
have to do that.
You don't have
Just
to
be yourself around me. You make me itch when you do that weird shit, man.
Literally itch. Now I gotta go to the bathroom and wash my hands.
Like I gotta wipe this. Yeah.
Extra 5 minutes.
So you can hopefully find somebody else to buy it. Yeah. Not Lisa though. I will say not Lisa. Lisa was one. I don't even know how this conversation. I was drunk, and this conversation just started. I felt like she was like touching on me a little bit, but it was like I don't know. I don't remember. But we got to the point
You
where I
gotta start
realized,
remembering shit.
and this is
Maddie.
why I stopped the partying.
Okay.
This is why. This is
You're
why. I
leaving
gotta,
like blanks in the story.
exactly.
And we can't.
And I think Oliver was with me. Somebody was with me. They could fill in the story, but we ended up going and we were talking. And I realized that she is funny as hell. She writes jokes, or she wants to perform. She's performed before. I was like, well, we can do something with this, because that's my thing. I write my jokes. I'm supposed to be performing tonight at Star Bar. It might be something to do.
Star Bar. Where is that at?
Little 5 Points. Little 5 Points off of Euclid, and they do comedy on Mondays. Our bar is on
I
Edgewood.
heard of that.
Yes. So it's
I've never been, but I heard of it.
It's one of them legendary comedy spots where a lot of people have gotten in
open
there.
mic?
Yeah. There's an open mic tonight.
What time do the open mic start, honey?
Oh, it probably started, but it goes to like 1 or something like that.
On a Monday?
Yeah.
Child, I'll be in bed.
See?
What y'all be doing out that late?
Man, do you really want to know? It's a whole bunch of nonsense, drinking, drugging, fucking smoking, and doing all types of stupid
Honestly,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I was young. I was naive. I don't even want to use the word naive. I don't feel like that's a nice word to use for people.
Mm.
But I was young, and I was like about to start dating this guy,
Mm.
and he was like, I was like, well, where can we go? It's kind of late. Where can we go? Like, what's still open?
Mm.
Like, what's open around this time?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a joke, by the way. He's like, I'm like, what's open at this time? And he's like, oh, legs.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's always listen.
Mind you, I'm young. I'm like 19, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never heard of legs. What is legs? I never heard of that. Legs. And then it hit me, and I said, oh, okay. Well, I think I need to go home. I don't think my legs will be open tonight.
Good joke, wrong time.
Good joke, wrong time.
This is all about
person.
time. Wrong person. Listen.
Because I was like, because honestly, I was thinking of the place Lips. It's like a gay bar. For like people in the like LGBTQ community, a transgenders that go and they perform. So when he said legs, I was thinking like, oh, this must be like Lips. Like this has to be,
Yeah.
But then it hit me, and I was like,
oh no, he's trying to be funny to fuck, huh?
Oh, he is hilarious.
Nice. Drop the ball, but good joke. And it happens like that sometimes. Like you gotta shoot. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't have said it necessarily, but I probably would have. Who knows? But not like that. But I feel you. Shout out to you, guy. I don't know. But
honestly, to this day, most hilarious joke I've ever heard.
See?
And I think it was because it went so
over your
my
head, and it's like, wait a minute.
That's why it's so funny till this day. Mind you, that was like a smooth 6-7 years ago. But I remember it clear as day because
it's like, wow.
I just wasn't on that type of time, and I just didn't get it. Like,
and if you would have been, you probably would have been like, oh yeah. But there's like, nah, wait. Huh? Like, what she mean? You go to that club too?
Right?
Ew. I don't even. Yeah, well, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Right.
Yes, you didn't know, my friend.
It was good.
But yeah, man. But Docs, man, me and Lisa said Docs, and then just being able to talk to somebody who's totally different from me, like totally different. This 59-year-old white lady and me have become some of the best friends. Like we've gone out probably 3 times this week. Just the spots that this shit look weird. But I don't give a fuck because we just over there we laughing and cracking up, and then she's also, when it comes to like depression and when you're going through stuff, and like I said, I've eliminating the party aspect and really say, okay, I'm gonna feel now. It gets difficult because it's just like, well, damn, like this is a lot, like, and this is too much for me to even. I could go and smoke and drink it away, but this ain't it. I don't want to do this. So have somebody she's going through her own stuff, but to have somebody that you can like ping ideas off of, and hilarious as fuck, And then she is such an awesome, amazing spirit. It's infectious. Like everybody that meets her, they fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Just the energy. She went viral on ATL Scoop yesterday. We was at Hobnob. Where was it? No, it was at Hobnob on Saturday night. And Wipe Me Down came on. And when I tell you, hold up, I got to show you. It's better if I show you.
I don't even want to know.
It's better if I show you.
I don't want to know.
Listen, she got up. She started at her chair, and then she got up and she started turning that motherfucker out, man. I'm telling you.
She was dancing?
She was. Was she? Are you crazy? Look. We made ATL Scoop and all that. That's Lisa right there. We love Lisa. And it was the whole, like, I'm talking about turned up. She had the whole place rocking. Like, she literally.
Hey! Oh!
Lisa turned. Lisa is turned.
Oh my gosh. Y'all need to see that video because
you know what? I'm gonna put it up behind. This is the great thing about this green screen.
Like I'm
we
like,
can do whatever we want. It was so genuine. Like it was literally
like I'm just like it wasn't like I'm trying. It's like this is my song.
Yes.
I'm fucking them up.
Yeah, man. And then
like,
just
Wipe Me Down.
Yes.
That's what she just gave. Wipe Me Down.
Yes. That's you know what I'm saying. That's
and see I feel like that is an underrated version of a white person.
Yes. Yeah. This is what we love right here.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like and it's like it's just the genuine spirit, man. It was just
to see that it exists.
Yeah, man.
So often we don't see.
We don't get to see the positive. We have to see the fucking the shootings and these crazy motherfuckers doing the crazy shit, like
microaggressions, the macroaggressions.
Yeah.
We see all of that every day, all day. So to just see like that,
genuine,
she's not trying to be black,
not at all.
She's literally just enjoying herself.
This is her shit. Like she is.
Wipe Me Down, Lil Boosie. Get your ass in here,
Listen,
okay? Like
we gonna meet Boosie next. As a matter of fact, Boosie. Me and Lisa coming. We come to the prom.
Y'all need to go tag Boosie in that post.
We come to the prom. We coming to the prom. Me and Lisa is coming to the motherfucking prom. I seen you having a prom. We in there. Me and Lisa, we turning up. Creed 2. We all coming. Everybody coming. Everybody coming. But
yeah, that was a very.
It make you feel good, right?
Like, wow.
And there's I got the whole video. I might post it at the end of this, but. She just literally the whole song.
She felt it.
It's in her spirit. It was in the spirit. It was so awesome. And actually, she gave me this for my birthday, right?
Oh.
And it's crazy because I have all these marvelous friends, right, that I've known forever and ever and ever. But my mama and Lisa are the only people that got me gifts. And I met Lisa last weekend.
Wow.
You know what? And it's small things. The funniest shit in the world, right? She gave me that. She gave me these because she said my breath was rocking that day. She gave me some toilet paper because I didn't have no toilet paper in there at the time. It was crazy. I forgot. It was late.
Lisa!
Right.
Like, take these Listerine packs.
And then what else? I feel like, she gave me a hat too and a card. It's like, yo, man, like, for somebody I met 72 hours ago at the point, it's like, yo, that made me feel so good and listen to me, you know? A lot of times, it's been an issue where people want me to do stuff for them, but when I have to talk about, no one wants to listen. I don't want to hear what the fuck I got to say. Oh, you not helping me out right now? Like, oh. Worry about that shit later that you talking about, but, oh, you gonna help me? Then we can listen. And the only thing she wants me to do is stay on my track and, you know, and continue to just have this vibe, you know what I mean? And then, you know, we're doing the content thing because, like I said, she's gonna take over with this social media stuff. Like she's already she got fans, like real life fans already.
Come on,
So,
Lisa.
You know, we gotta talk. You know, and y'all gonna meet her. Y'all meet her next. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely coming. But
I'm here for it.
you know. But anywho,
Put your L's up.
put your L's up. We love Lisa. We love Lisa. We love Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. But anywho, Cree, how are you? Let's introduce you to the gym class, to the folk. Tell them a little about yourself.
Hello, guys. My name is Cree, Qri. It's spelled Qri, pronounced Cree. I'm an Atlanta native. Shout out to Pittsburgh. That's where I'm from.
Hey, Pittsburgh. What's that? Zone 3.
A little bit.
Something like that. We know a little something.
A little something. Most people don't think I'm from there.
I can see.
Like, most people do not think I'm from where I'm from, but I am from there. Went to Grady High School. Went to Georgia State.
Hey. Got to them other Panthers, you know?
Right. No,
We the Black Panthers. Y'all know.
we I don't even know what we are, to be honest. I worked in radio for some time.
What radio station?
I was a radio personality for some time.
Hey.
Over at Hot 107.9. I left. It was a year this past January. Claps and snaps.
Yeah, you know. Big.
I worked for the Hawks. I worked for Atlanta Dream. Worked for the Atlanta Falcons.
She's a Renaissance alien. She's a real HC alien, y'all.
I literally have
Don't
worked
play with her.
for a lot of like just downtown centered people. That was like my dream, like working in like entertainment. And I did it. And I had to take a step back. I feel like you. So like partying, that was like your thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was your calling at the time.
Yeah.
That's what made you comfortable. But at some point, you have to realize that complacency comes with comfortability.
Yep.
And I had to realize that. Like, okay, you have influence to a certain extent, but are you being influential?
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't sit right with me going into this big building every day talking about substantialist shit, or talking about whatever they want me to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
while in the same hour when I get off, I go to work, I go home, and my community's being gentrified. It's people dying. It's people that can't afford gas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's real life shit going on.
Yeah.
That I did not have the liberty or the strength or the platform or the support to talk about.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, something's got to give. And I know y'all not going to give it, so I'm
going to take it then.
I need to give it away.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And a lot of people don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, people are still like, but why would you? You could have used it. And I'm like, I couldn't have.
Yeah. It wasn't fulfilling the spirit.
Because I had it and I wasn't using it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I couldn't have. So that's why when you're like, I had to just cut it cold turkey. When I say I understand that in so many different ways, because it's like the life you thought you wanted, that you thought you needed, turns out to be nothing at all.
Yeah, it's just, it leaves you with an empty feeling. And even going back, I worked at hip hop and stuff like that for like almost since the time I got down here, maybe a year after. It's like 15 years we going on, and in entertainment for like 17, because I was managing the Gogo band. I'm from DC originally, so I
love Gogo music.
Yeah, see, that was.
I love when, I don't know if you know what Mochella is.
What you know about You know what? You know my dog.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes, I do.
Man,
it's a small world.
That's a very, very, very small world.
A very small world.
But me and him go back to high school days, like literally, because he's been throwing parties and being in the go-go scene for as long as I've been in it. I'm talking, my little cousin, my aunt Tina managed TOB. And my little cousin was in TLB, but that's like my whole family. I talked to my auntie this morning, matter of fact.
The world is too...
Yeah, and Just used to throw the parties when he come down here and throw the Go-Go's with us. And
when I say it was such a... Because, you know, Atlanta is just hip-hop.
Yeah, yeah.
So, seeing, like, black people do, like, a different kind of music was so just, like, liberating to me.
Yeah,
because I'm
and
like,
it's real instrumentation.
From radio, all I hear is bounce that ass, shake that ass, fuck that bitch, smoke this blunt. That's all I heard for, like, 5 years.
Yeah.
I kid you not. For 5 years straight, that's all I heard. What's the newest song? What's the newest artist? Upcoming artist. That's all I heard. So to be able to hear and see black people just creating and there's no pressure to bounce that ass.
Yeah.
It's just, I could just move my arms and I could be killing it. With this movement right here, I'm killing it.
All that. Yeah, man.
I could just be tapping my foot and I'm killing it right now. Like, it was...
It's an infectious spirit.
That's exactly what it was. It was very liberating. Like, I was like, when's the next one?
Shout out to you.
When is
shout
the next
out to you, Justin.
Okay.
Shoot, don't get me started. Don't get me making some calls. Like I said, I'm clear-minded and I can do everything. I can. My eyes ain't been this open. I remember everything. I remember what I ate yesterday. You know, I remember what I ate today or didn't eat today. Like, this is crazy. 16 years of this shit. It's like, wow, the longest streak. 16.
You deserve to, like, not drink. You deserve a break.
Yes. My body deserves
a break.
And, you know, even with that, it's you know, you just forget, you know, at a certain point things just become second nature and you realize that, all right, well, I know why I am doing it, but I just forgot. Now it's just cool and everybody on the life of the party again, and, you know, I don't feel bad right now, and, you know,
you just feel free, fresh.
Yes. But man, that's crazy. That's dope right there. That's dope. I like that. I
love
like
it.
That. That's crazy. But you know, when we met on what, two Saturdays.
I think it was like 2 Saturdays.
Yeah. Like I said, I was lit. You know, the last Saturday of my drunken escapades. Yeah. So the next day, going through, and I'm like, okay, well, who's what and who's... All right, I see it. And then you send me your Instagram, and you were doing these questions, or what was it, the advice with crew, or questions with crew, or something. I started looking, I was like, yo, this is really fucking good. Like, I really like this shit. So how did you get started with that? Like, what started you out doing the questions with Cree, and like, how did it get started? When did you get traction? You got the craziest drops in the world as your goddamn opening. I'm like, and you did the That's So Raven thing. I was like, yo, she going crazy right now. She's going crazy. I gotta talk to this person.
Honestly, I felt like That's So Raven was my favorite show growing up. Like,
mine too.
Every episode, pinpoint every word, like, to the T. Like, I was a fan. And I felt like Raven, she had a gift of seeing the future and seeking answers. Yeah. And Questions with Cree is about seeking answers. And I feel like that's how I ultimately, like, tied it all together. I feel like that was a cherry on top. Right. Like, adding that, like, nostalgic vibe to it. Because I feel like That's So Raven. Oh shit.
Well, we all right. Just keep going. We gonna rock this to the real follow up.
I feel like That's So Raven was a credible source.
Yeah.
And then Questions with Cree started out with just like rhetorical, riddle me this joke questions, and I never knew the answer to them. And I'm like, I don't want to be known as a joke. I don't want this to ever die. And so I started researching how to leave a legacy. Right. How do you leave a legacy in today's world? Because everything is so instant. How do you leave a legacy? And I was like, what never dies? What does everybody need? And so in the article I was reading, it was like, figure out what everybody needs. And everybody needs advice. Yep. Everybody. I don't care who you are, how smart you are, what career path,
what you're going through.
Everybody needs
man.
advice.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're going through tomorrow, I could literally have already gone through that 5 years ago.
Right.
And so through Questions with Cree, it's a platform for people to literally get their questions answered and have something to go back to say, you know what, I could handle it this way.
Right.
Or you know what, they handle it this way.
And this is a way of handling it. And it might not work for you, but this is just a way to handle it.
Exactly.
And it worked for somebody.
It worked for somebody. And then even with that, just to know that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Because most times we feel like we're the only one doing something. We're the only one going through something. Me, myself. So I'm speaking from this because this is how I feel too. We're the only one going through something. And it's like, how dare you think you're that special?
Yeah,
like you're just the only one.
So you God just put it on
right.
you, huh?
You just the only one.
Man.
And so that's another reason. It's like, you know what? Questions with Cree is a place. A physical place, a physical person you can go to that's not going to judge you, that's not going to be biased, because everything's anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
So all these questions I'm getting, I have no idea who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's fine.
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I do like Questions with Cree lives with people in the audience, we write down our question at the beginning, put it in the question cup. I don't know who I'm talking to.
And
We're just literally talking. So it could be your question, but if you wish to remain anonymous,
and that's beautiful because you still get the answer. And you know, like, all right, and then it could be multiple people ask the same question in the same room.
I went to a school in Miami, and they all had questions about like, how do I work a room? How do I not have social anxiety? How do I talk to people? And I'm like, I'm going to start doing focus groups. So this is only for single mothers.
Right.
That was good.
See?
Somebody that just stopped drinking. If you're somebody that wants to stop drinking, like if you're trying to buy a house, like whatever it is, focused groups, because so often you have these people in this big room and then you have like people on the panel. And you have people on the panel that are influencers, right? Or their social media provides this social capital. But when you leave, you still feel empty.
Yeah.
And I've been people in the audience, and I've been people a part of the panel, and I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't even feel this shit, and I'm up here with y'all. Maybe if I sit in the audience, I'll feel it, and I go in the audience and I don't feel it, and I'm like, I'm tired of us not feeling shit.
Yep. That's
I'm so tired of it. And the only way I personally feel like
1 second. Oh, you can get to this other battery. Come on. You can sit right here and just watch. But yes. Continue.
Hi.
This is pulling up. Yes.
Hello,
get out of the camera, bro.
Oh.
She just doesn't.
I feel like the only way we are going to get to a place is if you have someone that is okay with being conscious.
Yep.
Because a lot of us are conscious, but we're not okay with it.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
And that's the probably the biggest thing that I've taken away. I've been binge listening to the Kendrick Lamar album since it released at midnight on Friday morning. And we were just talking about it. I had the craziest experience, the craziest eye-opening experience. I was watching Atlanta and updating just getting up to date with Atlanta with one of my homies, my homegirls and shit, and we're sitting there talking about it, and we're going through, basically we're having an honest talk. And the one thing about 34 has taught me, just be honest, tell them the truth, man. Like, they're gonna have to deal with it regardless, because me lying to people
that is the underlying message of Questions with Cree.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Just standing your truth, because it truly sets you free.
Yeah. And if you don't, then it's gonna come. The truth always comes out. And so watching that show, and I'm literally watching that episode with Paperboy, and all of them, each one of these episodes hit in a different way, and they do it this season where they're doing the one episode where they're like giving you the message, and then they're going back to like what's going on in their world.
Right.
So it's back and forth, and it's the message episodes are creepy kind of, but you know, because there's
Black Mirror vibes.
Yes, and I haven't even seen Black Mirror, but I heard that was
Black Mirror. You gotta be in the mood.
Yeah, I've heard.
Be woke because it's a little.
It's a puncher.
Nah, it's like a like it is.
It's a karate.
It is. It does it. It does.
Man, I'm definitely gonna check into that. But it did feel like that. It definitely felt like I was listening and watching myself, especially with this Atlanta show. And I've been there. I felt this with this show before. So, got to the 8th episode, and that's the one. I hope y'all have seen it, but it's the one where Paperboy is in the little sunken place or whatever. And I'm turning around, I look, and I swear I'm looking at myself, but I had cut my beard by that time, so it was like the old self. And I was like, holy shit, like, this is really creepy. I got chills. Right after that, I started playing Kendrick's album. Kendrick's album took those chills and made them whole on shivers. Yep, like literally, I still have them because it was so close to home. I literally felt like I was listening to my inner thoughts. Like, I felt like I was listening to all my inner thoughts in such an artistic form. And I'm an artist, you know, by trade anyway. So it's like, wow. Like, that was when I made the decision. I had to just rid myself of everything. Like, I've just cut all ties and just get back to me and let it go. Just let go of all the things that I'm just holding on to. And it was scary, still scary. I've been crying more so. I've cried more since that album came out than I did probably my dad and Jazz combined. Because with that time, I was able to just go and, you know, I'm a cry, but then I'm about to go get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We not about to be crying after this, but we about to get drunk.
I'm crying on the way to
to the liquor store. But after we get there, I'm gonna be smiling and kicking, hey, daddy, hey. But it wasn't what was necessary. It was simply like a coping mechanism, and I've been doing that forever. And even before the deaths, like anytime that it would be grief or hardship, like we either gonna smoke or drink about it. You know what I mean? Do something. We gotta do something. So hearing the album and really just studying and allowing myself to each time, I'm not holding shit back. I'm not holding nothing back. I have to be honest. This is how I feel. You know what I mean? I don't want to do this shit no more. As far as the you know, hurting myself, because it's not doing nothing for me but hurting.
In the long run.
Yeah.
And
then to wake up and I feel like this.
That's what I was about to say. Like, the things we do today ultimately like affect us for years to come.
And then you get these signs, and you can't catch the signs, and that's what they even. I was watching something with the shock. Well, they were talking about being able to just catch these spiritual messages, but you can't do it if you're fucked up. Like, that's where they do it, so you don't catch this like spirituality and all these signs that are right in front of your face. And as soon as I cut it out, things just started kind of turning up almost instantly. Yeah, like, okay, well, we're gonna do this, and this is why this is happening, and oh, by the way, like, you know, you cut that out. All right, well, this is what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna get you in something better, a better situation. These jobs, apply these jobs. All these people are gonna come back into your life because now you can receive them. I'm not embarrassed.
You can do what they need you to do.
Exactly, without being a liability. Like, I literally cutting out the lifestyle turned me from a liability to a real asset. You know, and shout out to the Earn Your Leisure guys. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, that sounds exactly like
shout out to my Earn Your Leisure guys, earlier earners. I need to update my thing, but you know, getting out of your own way is huge. It's huge, and a lot of people will never be able to do that because they just don't recognize it. They don't want to take it in. They don't really want to do it. You know, it's difficult. Like, no one wants to be at a bar in front of people and you start feeling and you just start crying and nobody, like, it's not about, I mean, yeah, it's sad, but it's like, it's deeper than that, man. Like, you know, this is a cleansing. It's a detox, literally like detoxing the mind, body, and spirit at the same time. Man, the shitting and crying that I've done in the last week, I tell you,
Feel
that
like
was
a whole new, feel like a whole new person. I
For
tell
real,
you, I will, what's it called, vouch.
Yes, listen,
It works.
It does.
Especially that full moon.
Man, what? Speak about it. It was
I literally felt like the moon was like, here, what can I carry for you? And I was like, this,
yes.
oh, this too. Let's just trade.
Yeah. It was crazy. I was at the bar yesterday, drinking my water. Let's see what I had. I had pineapple and cranberry juice. Then I had a couple things of water. And I was in Atlantic Station, Atlantic Station is so peaceful on the weekends. Like, it's...
On the weekends, I feel like it'd be crowded.
It is crowded, but it was maybe just being able to sit in the middle and just see, you know, kids playing.
Just be in your own world.
Yeah. And so Saturday I went and I was working on some stuff on my laptop, just being outside. And, you know, being in this spot, you see, it's like, it's cool, but it's not a whole bunch of natural light. It's like kind of Batcave-ish, you know. But being outside, just catching that vibe, it was refreshing. I got the sun, you know, it's beaming on me. I'm feeling good. And then, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I went back over there and I got me a public sub. I was like, I'm gonna catch the bus over there because the bus comes right outside. It's like $2. I go straight there, 10 minutes. Go over there, give me a sub, give me some lemonade. And I'm just gonna like kick it. Brought my laptop, but I left my charger, so I'm like, damn, I'm pissed about that. Get out there and I see two of my very good friends from college. Shout out to Whit Malik. And we're just sitting out there. I didn't even realize that it was them, but I saw my two nephews run right next to me, and I'm like,
y'all look.
I was like, yeah, y'all look like
too many familiar people.
I looked up, and I was like, oh, what? We just walked and linked up in a minute, and we was just there for like 4 hours in the middle of the whole like little courtyard thing. And we're just talking and having a good time, and I'm telling them about my journey, and they're like, yo, man, like, they felt it, and, you know, I appreciate them too, because, and like I said, this is my journey. I don't care if you want to get your margarita, your drink, that is on you. I am not here to, you know,
badmouth.
Yeah, no, have your fun, you know what I'm saying, because you might be able to handle it better than I can, and I know I've drank more than you have, probably, you know what I'm saying, but they were like, yo, we were about to get a margarita, but man, we about to just get us a lemonade, man. I was like, oh, you gotta do that, but thank you, man. Like, I do appreciate that. And then my nephews are hilarious. They were just had me dying, but we literally just sitting back and talking about, you know, college days, but they're also, you know, they're into the real estate. And my man Malik, shout out to Skyline Luxury, his brand, he does the luxury cars. So he has, you know, he had luxury rentals, luxury cars, and, you know, I'm going to be doing the content for them, for him coming up this week. But just to be able to just chop game and not feel embarrassed. Because the one thing about the shit is, it's embarrassing if you're not right and you see your millionaire friends like doing right and they got a whole family and everybody's having fun and you're just like, yo, I'm just like here depressing in the middle of the circle, like, you know what I mean, but
I don't think it's that. I absolutely get what you're saying, because I feel like we all have been there.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like y'all ran into each other for a reason.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I feel like there's something, despite what it looks like on the outside, there's something that they have been putting off.
Yeah.
There's something that they have not been doing, that they know they need to do, and I feel like you served as a reminder, like, get your shit together.
Yeah, man. And,
get your shit together.
And it was so great just to be able to sit there and we just talking about, not even like the past really. We talked about current things, just laughing at what's going on around us, just having our eyes open and being able to talk. And, you know, we haven't talked like that in years, you know, and it was refreshing. So that's, you know, that was awesome. Those hours were definitely sparked another level. And each time, like, you know, guys been putting these little checkpoints. Like, okay, you got this one. All right, now this is here. So if I do decide to go out tonight, we might. I don't even know, but if I do, there'll be another checkpoint to let me know I'm either A, supposed to be here, or B, I'm not supposed to be here.
I think, one, you should go out, because it's nothing like knowing you're doing something right when you're in the midst of what's wrong.
Yeah.
It's nothing like
it's like a superpower,
it's
man.
It's nothing like do I have the strength to do what I said I was gonna do? Like, do I believe in myself enough? Like, I didn't believe that other motherfuckers wasn't motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I didn't believe in so many other people. Do I believe in myself to really, like, stay focused? So I do think you should definitely go out, because I feel like now you're being tested.
Yeah.
Because staying in the house away from it is cool.
Yeah.
But who are you when you are literally in front
of the whole
temptation?
Yeah. Can you do it?
Can you stand the test of temptation?
How you stay faithful in a room full of hoes? Exactly.
How? So I think you should keep going out.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the thing, because that's what strengthens me. Like, it's not an inside world. I'm not an inside guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna be a part of that, but it's not even really that hard, because I realize I don't even like drinking. I don't think anybody really likes drinking. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
I like drinking.
Besides Creek.
I mean, my drinks be free, so maybe that's why I like it.
And that's the thing. That's the thing too. That's when it really got difficult.
Maybe my drinks be free.
And man, it was Saturday. I was at City of Ink, and I had a Martell sponsor. I don't even really like cognac. I'm a tequila guy, but it was like, it's free though. Like, oh shit, like, this is free. But I'm good on that, bro. I can just, like, y'all got some free juice. Like, I got choices.
Child.
Free water.
Free gonna get me every time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have to stay in the house.
What's your favorite drink?
I'm gonna have to stay in the house.
A free one?
Right. Look, I'm up here thinking like, what is my favorite one? But hey, if it's free, that's me.
Yeah, man. We need two of them. They both gonna be free, right? Yeah.
All right. Come on.
You know, I want to heal, and that's my main goal with all this stuff is to heal. I'm not gonna say I'll never, drink or smoke again. That's like, but I don't want to do that as a coping mechanism, and I feel like that's what it's been from the jump. If I can get to a point where I feel and I know my feelings, it's like, okay, like maybe it's super moderation, but like maybe
and know your limits.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll talk to myself. All right, Cree, we got our limit. Don't drink no more. All right, this is it. Nope, I can't have no more. Even if it's free, nope. Yeah. I know my limits. Or if I go into a place where I know I'm gonna be drinking, I'll check to see how I'm feeling.
Yep.
Cree, how are we feeling? Are we going here because we need to go here to avoid something? Are we going here because we want to go here and we're trying to have fun? And sometimes it is a need, but I feel like as long as I recognize I'm going here to get fucked up because I don't feel like feeling right now, I can deal with that.
Yep.
Because at least I know, and I've had that
I'm cognizant.
I know why I'm going into this place versus me pretending like I'm okay or pretending, no, look, y'all, I need a drink. Today was an awful day. I need a drink. I came here to get drunk. Mm-hmm. That is it. Did not come here because I wanted to. I came here for the free drinks. Get me drunk.
Come on, get me drunk. Like, get the fuck on somewhere.
So I can go straight to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't feel like thinking before I go to sleep. I want to go straight to sleep.
Yeah, and I swear I did that so long. that is just all right. Let's get through the first 30. You know what I'm saying? Let's assess it after the
and
first
you don't
30.
even see a change in your face.
Yeah.
You see a change in your
body.
You
Yeah.
see a change in your energy. Because when I stopped drinking, I was like, who knew?
That's how I felt.
Who knew I could look like this? Oh my gosh!
Like, wow!
Like, who knew I could not be like feel lazy or slumped throughout the day? Who knew I could wake up this early? Like, who knew?
Even this morning, it was like I gotta call it because I posted yesterday on Facebook. I knew this was gonna start a fucking shitstorm. My goddamn shit. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's have some fun. So I posted it at night. Sobriety day 5. I got this here. And then I wake up this morning. My aunt called me at 7:54 this morning. Auntie, I love you to death. And she's just like, man, what's the sobriety thing you talking about? Like, Auntie, I gotta feel because it's like, man, and she just started telling me about, her journey, and
it's such a journey.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's so much support there, man. Like, I swear, if people supported, all this creative shit I've been doing for the last 15 years, I probably wouldn't even be drinking this much. See, that's something I could fucking say on a damn stage right there, because y'all the reason.
That is.
Y'all, if y'all would have accepted me for just being regular, I wouldn't have had to be drunk to impress y'all. But hello, but just to hear other people's stories, and then even the comments, everybody's like, hey, you got this, or it's either you got this, we're supportive of you, we're proud of you, or yeah, man, I've been there, I'm this far in, I'm this far in, if you need some support, let me know. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm not by myself. Like, and even the folks that I've been around, like, that's what we were talking about earlier. Like, how do you think that you're the only one that's going through this? Just like, bro, sobriety, really? Like, you know some people that
that's why
way worse than you.
During COVID, they started letting motherfuckers take their liquor home.
Yep.
It's open container everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because they already know. Like, there's so many people going through it. So, like, how everybody has been supporting you. Like we said a little bit off camera, despite us having just met, I still absolutely support you.
Yeah, man.
And even for y'all that are watching, like, it does not matter how long you know somebody. You could meet somebody today and love them tomorrow, just because of who they are, what they're going through, how you resonate with them. And I feel like if we genuinely looked at people as people and not influencers, or people and not public figures, and people and not my boss, or people and not just my friend, as a person, like, you can't do nothing but love that person, because you understand what it's like to be a person. Yes, exactly. Like, because I understand what I'm going through, and I'm a person. I understand, right?
We used to do, right? We're all dudes. Hey, that's the realest shit in the world, man.
This was great. This was great.
I'm telling you, man.
This was great, Maddie. I'm so happy.
See, we ordered something here, man. We ordered something.
We are.
I don't even know. I think we might be able to cut it because they don't even want us. They don't want us to continue. But God does. Shout out to DJ Khaled. I can't wait for that album. I can't wait.
DJ Khaled?
Yeah, his album's coming out soon. I don't know. He's in the album mode thing. So when he's, Drake did that thing. That's gonna be one of the song names. Damn, my bad. I just shit. My bad. But look, y'all, this has been awesome. I am so happy, and we listen, y'all. I think we might have to do this. I think this is. I like this vibe.
This was really great. I'm very happy.
Yes, this has made my day. And look. We were supposed to do this earlier, and then we had a whole bunch of technical difficulties, and it still came out incredible. Incredible. Tell them where to find you, please.
Yay! Thanks so much for watching, guys. Once again, my name is Cree. You can find me on social media at Questions with Cree. That's Questions with QRI, or questionswithcree.com. Ask me a little something. I'll answer your question, baby. Stay tuned. All that good stuff.
And she'll be back here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's going to be a regular. She might be a co-host. Goddamn, we about to do that. And we got shout out to Digi say he wants to produce this stuff, so we don't have to even do this stuff in the house no more. We about to graduate. I'm so happy. Listen, y'all should have told me all I had to do was cut out the bullshit.
I was about to say.
If we could have done this a long time ago.
You give something, you get something.
Hey, man.
Every single time. You give something back to God or back to the universe, and
gives it
God
tenfold.
is gonna give it tenfold.
I'm telling you, man. Listen, y'all, this has been amazing. I appreciate all the love on this journey. We are just getting started, but now we about to take it up a whole nother notch. I got my dog with me. Listen, I'm excited. Y'all know where to find me. Maddie Make It Work on everything. InternationalAWoL.com. INTL_AWOL on Instagram, YouTube, International AWOL, all that good stuff. Stay with me. Check with me. I love y'all to death. This has been the Gym Class Podcast.